Afternoon, gang. It's about 2:45 here on the East Coast, and I've been outside working, hence being a little sweaty. Thought I'd come inside, take a break, see what was going on, see if we had any verdict on the Rittenhouse case or anything like that. No verdict yet. However, and there's a couple of things I want to bring up in this video, but first one is what's going on in Kenosha with the verdict. I want you guys who live up there, Milwaukee, Chicago, Kenosha, anywhere there on the Illinois-Wisconsin state line, to be ready. You guys know that the governor of Wisconsin put 500 National Guard out there. BLM and Antifa are already staging outside the courthouse to protest. We'll just leave it at that, okay? But so I was checking out a live stream real quick of some of the goings on around the courthouse. And you have a group of BLM Antifa supporters holding signs and everything like that. One of them is very, very disturbing. It says BLM and Antifa are here to intimidate. Intimidate who? The jury? The people of Kenosha? Guys, we are not in a mob rule country. We are a country of laws, all right? Granted, these people haven't done anything yet. And granted, they have their freedom of speech, and I've got no problem with that again. But I will say this, at least in my opinion, the very first rock that is thrown at anybody, these people all need to get arrested, okay? And I'm sorry, and then they need to go stand trial with a different prosecutor, okay? One who actually knows what he's doing, I guess. Not that I'm complaining that this prosecutor in Kenosha is an idiot, but Kenosha, you voted for these guys. You elected all these Democrats. This is what you get. Okay? I'm just telling you, if you live up in that area, be freaking careful. Because BLM and Antifa are already staging to, my guess, cause trouble. Okay. Now, on the other side, and this, again, we've been talking about this for a couple of days, and things start getting ratcheting up and ratcheting up and ratcheting up. And this is what's going on in Europe. Well, apparently there was a big cyber attack in Europe today, hitting the governments of Lithuania, Latvia, Poland, Ukraine, and Germany. Okay, so you're talking Baltic states, where we have this migrant crisis, whatever the hell you want to call it, all right? Illegals coming across the border. But there was a cyber attack, and it's already been pinned back to the Belarusian government. Now, I've talked about Lukashenko. I've told you many, many times, that the election that he won, questionable, all right? And again, that was, like I said, Lukashenko. This is in Belarus, okay? He's friends with Putin, and Putin managed to get him in. So many countries in the world won't even recognize Lukashenko as the legitimate president of Belarus. But I want you to remember, and I want you to go back to over the summer and Cyber Polygon, okay? Think about that for a second. You get a hard left organization like the World Economic Forum. You get a hard left dictator like Lukashenko. Pay attention, guys. This stuff can get very serious very quick because, cyber attack is everything in this world runs on computers, okay? Your electric, if you're on city water, your water, you name it. I mean, you pay your bills over the internet, whatever. You go into grocery store, Walmart, wherever, I don't care, pick something, Taco Bell or 7-Eleven, they've got to have internet connection because you're running a credit card, their inventory systems, whatever would be. If they take out the internet, we're in trouble, okay? Just think yeah, okay, fine. People go, well, big deal. So I don't look at kitten pictures and what you had for lunch on Facebook or Instagram. That ain't what we're talking about, guys. We're talking about the commercial side of the internet where everything's done. That's what is important, okay? Taking out Facebook, half the world would applaud, okay? But you start taking out Colonial Pipeline. Look at that one that happened earlier this year. That causes lots of problems real fast. Take out the electric grid, and we're in a world of hurt really, really, really fast. Okay? Now, granted, most of us are pretty well taken care of on at least having some sort of alternative power, whether it's generators, solar generators, you got solar panels in your house, whatever it would be. Okay? But you all know as well as I do, 99% of the country doesn't. All right? They're completely unprepared for this. They're gonna freak. Gee, you can't get gasoline. Why? Because the gas pumps are all digital, right? There's actually one analog gas station here in town still near me, okay? Advantage of living out in the country, where the little wheels turn in there, okay? Everything else is, like you guys know, put your credit card in, do everything there, and it runs up digitally. This one's analog. You actually, the old school thing, take the pump off the side and you'll flip the switch and go pay inside. I'm surprised they don't still have people pumping your gas for you, because it's like living in the 50s over there, which is pretty cool to me. But this is the point. If this is going on, all right, if a government is now getting involved, how much further can we take it? This wasn't, Lithuania, Latvia, Poland, Ukraine, Germany, all right? You're talking small companies, medium-sized countries, Germany, okay? You worry about where this could lead, and everything that we've talked about in the last couple of days with Belarus, with Russia, with everything coming on. There's another story all day. And here's the problem, tying these two together. While the United States is all paying attention to the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, which actually is the Second Amendment trial, the rest of the world is paying attention to what's going on in Europe. Rittenhouse is a distraction. COVID is a distraction. The conflicts in Asia and Europe right now are the real concerns, guys. That's what you need to be paying attention to. Okay, we'll see y'all tonight. Pinball out.